So this is Nero's first morning, and he's been shouting quite a lot this morning because of course he doesn't know where he is, he doesn't know what time breakfast is, and it's all very confusing. So when I went to give him his breakfast, he was very in your face, trying to push out the stable door, but that's not unusual because they do get very, very pushy, and this is what can intimidate a lot of people. So even when I went in to put his head collar on, he's trying to charge over the top of me. But you know, that's fine, it doesn't bother me because I know that's what they're like. But it's a case of getting on top of that early, you know, making sure that we give him time to understand his surroundings, and then we'll start on the groundwork to teach him the basics of respect of personal space when he's in what he classes as a slightly stressful situation. So we've got him stood at the tie-up points this morning. I don't know how much he's been cross-tied before. Very often people say to us, why is it that our horses stand so quietly here at the tie-ups? And they do spend a lot of time here, and they get to know that it's a nice place to be, where they get pampered, they get groomed, and they need to learn to just settle and relax and not fidget about. But he's going to fidget for a little while because he doesn't know what goes on here. Anyway, Holster's got his rug, so we're going to put his jumper on and pop him out in one of our turnouts for the day. But as you can see, you know, he's an incredibly sweet character, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very affectionate. But I think even with sweet characters, it's always important, like you've just said, that you still lay down the boundaries, because even characters that are sweet and loving, given the chance, they will still try and take charge of the situation.
They
and
will
perhaps
do
get away with things that they shouldn't do. And you know, it's no different to us because of the uncertainty. It's them trying to take control of the situation so that they feel safe. So it's up to you to take control of the situation instead and make them feel safe by being the leader of the herd, rather than them feeling that they have to take that position and lead you. Because otherwise they will do, and it won't be good fun, trust me. I've been squashed enough times to know.
Let's see what Nero thinks of Annie, who has free rein on the yard. See if they go and have a chat. Annie's always a very good one for disciplining newbies and explaining to them the pecking order around here. So she's very good with Obi. Obi, who likes the ladies. So there, that's not unusual. So he wants to move away from the tie-ups. You know, some horses would pull right back. We've got quick release clips on there, so they will break if necessary, but he has to learn that this is where he needs to stand. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. And at this stage, you know, we'll allow him the freedom to move around. That's fine, but he'll get to the point eventually where he'll just get used to it, he'll get bored and he'll relax here, and there won't be quite so much fidgeting, but that's going to take a little bit of time. But Annie's earned the right to have freedom privileges, which is why she's able...
Just a mummy's girl.
Well, she is a mummy's girl. Yeah. So Nero's been in the turnout all day, and he was pacing around quite a lot earlier, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was getting a little bit going up and down here.
So Hole decided that trying JB in with him would be a good idea, but he was trying to corner JB, I believe. So he's had, instead, because Anya's gone down to the field, he's had Doubts and free rein, having a chat to him. That's Yodel and Micah over there. And he's been able to see Hidda in the friendship barn. So Hidda's just been under the solarium, but he's now coming out, and we're going to see what he thinks having a chat. There's going to be lots of squealing. This way he gets to meet everyone in a safe space. Oh, Doutson's intervening. So that's usual for Hidda. He always lifts his front leg and squeals. I'm surprised Hidda's not being more protective of Dow. Hidda is a little bit pottery at the moment, to be fair. And he's more interested in going off and having a wander. That was far more uneventful than I expected.
That was really boring.
It was, wasn't it? But you know, it all helps him to understand what life's like here. So this morning, I'd like to put Nero out with Hannes in the turnout, but before putting them in a small space together, I want them to come into the arena so that they've got enough room to move away from each other. They've had a chat over the gateway, and there was no drama. Okay, Frey, you can let him go. And I'm not expecting any drama. Hannes is a very non-confrontational horse. Nero is obviously younger. But as I say, I just want them to have the space to meet each other and sort out any hierarchy issues before they go in a smaller space together. But given that Hidda's getting on with him very well, and that's usually a good sign that Nero also isn't too dominant, I'm not expecting any drama. I think they'll just get on absolutely fine. So we'll leave them in here just for 10 minutes, just to have a chat and get to know each other. And then they'll go in the smaller turnout together for the day until Sam gets here later to have a look at them both. That's them just sniffing each other on the nose. That's their way of communicating. They've both just got their lightweight. Both of these rugs are lightweight turnouts. Because although we've got sunshine, it is quite wet and it's quite cold. So interesting, Nero's gone straight over to have a look at the girls who are in the round pen there. They're looking good.